Sometimes you may think you're going for a natural wing, but your makeup tells you otherwise. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using all of my go-to drugstore favorites to create this makeup look right here. I was actually I was wanting to do something with a brown lip because I found this really pretty lip from Maybelline, and I was like looking up inspo, and then I saw this picture of Kylie, and she had her lip was way darker than mine, but I was inspired by Kylie's look. She had like a gold lid, very simple, and I thought it was really pretty. So if I was going to the drugstore, these are all of my go-to products that I would use. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's nothing but drugstore, brows, concealer, foundation, everything except for the lashes. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'm starting off with my brows. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Dark Brunette. Very thin pencil. I'm going to go in and do my brows first before I put on any foundation because it's going to stick to my skin a little bit easier. So I'm really just going to go with the natural shape for my brow. I have pretty thin brows, so I'm just going to leave it like that and move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to be using the new Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade Warm Nude. I actually used this in a video coming up really soon, and in that video I'm using it for the first time, but in this video I've already used it. But you're going to see this video first, so if that confuses you, my bad. This is a very matte foundation, and work it into my skin. Whoa. Now, one thing about this foundation is that it is a very matte foundation. It doesn't make it feel like a dried up raisin, but it does give you that powdery matte finish. So for me, I would go over this after I'm done with my foundation. Then I'll go over and spritz some Fix Plus or some type of hydrating mist. This foundation is amazing for oily skin. You don't need very much of this foundation because it is extremely full coverage. It will cover everything. Now I'm just going to use some concealer so we can prime the eyes and cover these under eye circles and darkness around my face. So I'm going to take the L'Oreal, which I'm literally just opening up right now, the L'Oreal Total Cover. I'm going to go ahead and use my finger in them, the lightest 2 shades for my under eyes and right just around the entire eye. I'm actually going to an event right now, so I figured why not film a video on the makeup that I'm gonna do. To clean up the brows, I'm gonna use a brush. So I'm gonna take that color in with this Makeup Shack T58 brush. Okay, I'm gonna grab this Tarte blush, but I'm just using the mirror, I'm not using the blush. So I'm just gonna go in and clean it up. This is a thicker kind of concealer, perfect for cleaning up the brows, making sharp defined lines on the face. I normally set my eyes with powder, but especially with this cream, you definitely need to set your eyes. I'm going to take this Gigi Hadid eye contour palette right here. It's so cute. It's all mattes inside, looks like that. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's kind of like a nudie beige. I'm going to take that all over the lid, so I'm going to take a flat brush. Just going to load up my brush in that little section, and I'm going to pop it all over the lid so we have a nice base. This is actually a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be. Softening out the edges. This is actually a really nice color. It's a little darker than what I was expecting, but that's okay. I'm going to go into the crease with this guy and this one. Just going to mix them together. Take both of those colors right on the lower lash line. Now I'm just picking up that brown and working that into the outer part of the eye, like the outer V area. And then I'm going to take this beautiful deep warm gold right here. It looks like this. It's really, really pretty. And these shadows, I'm telling you, are like butter. And if you took your finger and swiped it across butter, that's what these shadows feel like. That's for sure the best feeling shadows in the drugstore right now. For the inner corners, I'm going to take this lighter shade of gold. It's more of a pale champagne, and I'm going to pop that into the inner corners. This is just going to bring light to this area and make our eyes look more wide awake, bright. Now I'm going to do a wing. For the wing, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous. It's very sharp, that's why I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm going to start my wing off right out here. I want to give my eyes more of a lifted look, so I'm going to angle it upwards and bring it down. I like going this way because it glides against the skin a little bit easier. For the lashes, I want them to look very curled and spaced out but full, so I'm gonna go with these guys right here from Violet Voss. These are the Wispy My Name eyelashes, and I'm just gonna pop those on really quick. I just find it a little bit easier sometimes to put the lashes on first and then mesh them together with mascara. Sometimes you may think you're going for natural wing, but your makeup tells you otherwise. I'm just gonna add a little pop of gold on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner in the shade Starlight Gold. I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Glow. This concealer is actually a nice pair with this foundation because it adds a little bit of luminosity and moisture back into the face. So now I'm gonna set my under eye. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Fair Light setting powder. With my damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go into the powder and go right underneath the eye, right in here. While that's baking, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face with this Maybelline Master Bronze in Highlight Kit. I'm gonna use that shade to contour my cheekbones. I'm gonna go right underneath the hollow. Just having that loose powder sitting there kind of helps everything move very smoothly over the skin. So if you're doing your blush or you're doing your contour, it's just gonna help the other powders glide into the skin a lot easier and just make it look a lot more natural. I'm gonna just kick off the powder really quick and really focus on bronzing up the face. To bronze my face, I'm going to use this middle shade right here, and I'm going to do bronzer instead of blush today. Just keep it pretty simple and just warm up the face. And then for the highlight, I'm going to use the new Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter from Maybelline in the shade Molten Rose Gold. I know it looks really pink here, but it's actually a beautiful rose gold. It doesn't just look pink. Right on my nose. Okay, for the lip, I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be using this shade right here. It's called Amazonian. Very cool. It goes on like a gloss, but then it dries matte. So it smells good too. Okay, there's another one that looks just like it. It's in this tube. It's called Fighter, and it's a darker shade, but the tube looks lighter. Take Fighter right on top. That was the wrong color. It's just a tad bit darker. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, before I let you go, I want you to listen to yourself. Listen to your gut. What is it telling you to do now at this point in your life? That's what you need to be listening to. Ignore everyone else around you. Just listen to yourself and you will go so far. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye dollies.